This is Nancy with Fix This House, and today I'm going to show you what I'm working on for growing peas for our garden. And I started out a few weeks ago with one of these trays. This is a 200 cell tray, 10 little itty bitty, they're about 1 inch by 1 inch cells, 20 by 10 going up and down. And my daughters and I planted some seeds for peas. Pea seeds are big like this, look like peas. And we stuck them into the little cells and covered them up with a bit of soil, which I will do later, but covered them up to the top, put them down ½ inch or so. And then lo and behold, these peas sprouted. Well, one of the things that I learned when doing this was that the pea seeds they send down a taproot, which I'd forgotten about. They send a taproot down, which comes out of the bottom. I think you can see a little one, and most of mine have died off. But the taproot goes down through the bottom, and I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? Because they're going to die. And anyway, they didn't die. I stuck them in a tray of water that I have in the greenhouse, right there. Stuck them in that tray to keep them moist for a few days, and they sent out a taproot. Let me see, to get these out, I've been squeezing them from underneath and pulling them out like this. Some of them come out completely, so let me see if I can squeeze one of these front ones. This is Sugar Daddy snap peas in the front. So I'm squeezing this pod at the bottom and then pull up and they come out. Let's try the next one. So they come out, and the root actually ended up twisting around on the inside. So they look pretty good. So what I'm going to be doing here is transplanting them into a pot that I have here. This is a 5-gallon bucket that has a PVC pipe that goes down to the bottom, where I have a reservoir, and I'm not really showing you how I set these up right now, but I'm just showing you how it's going to go into a planter. So I have a little hole about 4 inches up, and at the bottom of this I think I have a piece of French drain pipe and a piece of landscape fabric over it to make a reservoir for water. And if you have questions about that, I can send you to the guy that teaches you how to do that. Make a little hole, and I'm going to plant a whole bunch of these in this pot. I already have a kale growing in it, and I freshened up the soil a little bit around it. I also have some cuttings I took from a Siberian dogwood that have been sitting there over the winter and aren't doing anything. So let's make some more holes. So I'm hoping to get at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bet you I can get 11 of them in here. I labeled it already with Sugar Daddy snow peas with my brother labeler. And I'm just going to be picking up some more of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just giving it a gentle tug. 5, 6, 7. Let's see if I can pick these up one-handed. There's some right there. And I'm going to plop them into these holes right here. And usually in the spring, I live in New Jersey, so I think it's zone 7A. And usually in the spring, we can plant peas outside, except it gets really hot real fast. And the rabbits come along and they eat the tops. The rabbits and the squirrels come around and they eat them real fast. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I got some more here. Tuck that in there. There. One here. Then I'm going to show you what I did with the the hydroponic system here. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Okay, the next step for this bucket is I'm taking a tomato cage and I'm sticking it on top. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. And I'm going to put it in like this, and we'll see how they grow. Now let me show you. I'm thinking that the plants will climb up and grow around here, and I'll be able to move it outside when it gets too hot in the greenhouse. But let me show you what I did over here. I just started up this system right here. I should be getting dirt in it. Look at people with tractors all over the place doing stuff. Okay, but these are some of the other peas that I started in that same container. These guys are Oregon Sugar Pod 2. This is the ones you eat the whole pod when they're fat. And these are the little seeds I put in here the other day. Little plants, I should say, transplanted into here. And it looks like they're doing pretty good. I haven't put anything on top of this yet. And I don't think this is an ideal scenario. Right here, I've got a pipe above it. Needs to be cleaned. But a pipe where I grow plants also. And off to the left over here is the back side of the greenhouse. And I think that if I can move the planter from here over to these last two spots here, I'd be able to put these two. I'd be able to put the tomato cages on top and get that to go. So we'll see. But for now, I'm putting some of these in here. I've got some in here. And then I put some in here to test them out to see if we can get some peas off of a plant potter. Oh, a 5-gallon bucket in the greenhouse. Okay, that's about it for now. I want to thank you for watching. If you have questions or comments or suggestions, or if you've tried this before, let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.